What is poppin' YouTube? It's your boy WakasHussain, and guys, I'm back with another FIFA video. This time round I'm actually looking to do something a bit different because FIFA 19 is coming to actually the closing end. I mean, we got team of the season cards that's going to be dropping in by mid next month or the end of next month, and pretty much you got all the major leagues coming to the closing end. Now on this particular video I'm going to look far ahead and think what we've got on FIFA 20 as what we can expect on player ratings and predictions. I'm going to do a bit of a mixture of upgrades and downgrades on the Premier League because we've got the understanding of what's going on over there and how each individual players have performed. Obviously we've still got the battle between going on with Manchester City and Liverpool. Either one of them going to get the title, but in terms of individual players we got a better understanding throughout the year of how well they perform. There have been some cards that I will feature in over here that has had their winter upgrades throughout in January, but I will choose the original rating just so you can see how they started off the beginning of the season and comparing what I think they will be on FIFA 20. I will also be looking into doing a bit of an order, so I will be going goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders and attackers. So you got a breakdown of each individual areas and you can see how well each individual players have performed. I tried to use a bit of a mixture of a team as well, including obviously rather than including top 6 teams in the Premier League. But if you guys did like the video and if you do support the content, then hit that like button on this video because we'll look into doing a lot more. If you got any suggestions that you feel like I have missed out, then comment below and I'll give you guys a like if I do agree with you guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and give it a check out and see what we've got over here.
Right guys, so kicking it off, I think these are going to be the 2 greatest keepers of next year on FIFA 20. Now we got Alisson from Liverpool and David De Gea from Manchester United. Now let's go for Alisson firstly over here. I've given a massive free increase because I think Alisson has been an absolute formidable keeper for Liverpool this year. He's maintained a lot of clean sheets and he's definitely been one of the key players that has helped them improve the club overall. Liverpool was in desperate need of a better keeper. I think they've been lacking that extremely since the last couple of seasons, especially when Mignolet absolutely ballsed up against the Champions League final. I think every Liverpool fan will agree that they're happy to see a new blood in their team. And also at the same time with David De Gea, absolutely fantastic keeper. I think there's going to be a bigger team out there that's going to be calling for him. We can expect someone like Barcelona or Real Madrid to soon step up to Manchester United and say, how much would you like for De Gea? Because honestly, he's an up and coming star and he's still in his prime age. Right guys, moving along, I've got over here Ben Foster and Leno from Arsenal. Now with Ben Foster, I've given him the highest increase. I can expect to see an 82 rated with him on next year. Now the reason why, Watford has just been continuously improving throughout the seasons. They have been doing really well in the Premier League and starting to even somehow beat bigger teams, especially with them being in the FA Cup final. You can see that Ben Foster has helped them really well along that journey, so that's why I'll give him the highest increase. Will they beat Manchester United in the FA Cup final? I really doubt it, but at least Ben Foster has had 2 informs this year. And although I complained about getting him on my FUT Champ cards, I would say Ben Foster really did play well at the beginning of the year, so it's definitely worth looking into FIFA 20 if you want a cheap keeper to start off with. The other thing about Leno, I am an Arsenal fan, but I'm going to shoot him down over here because let's be honest, he's done well in Bayer Leverkusen, but he's not failed to make an impact with Arsenal. There's been a lot more performance from Petr Cech this year than it has been of Leno, and I think maybe he has a chance next year, but he's going to be a box standard keeper of the beginning of this year. Think of him as a Kepa of FIFA 19. That's how I think he'll play in FIFA 20 at the start of the next season. Right guys, moving on to the defence over here, and we got one of the biggest flops coming up. Twittah has just failed to make any great impression, and at the moment he's actually been switched over to a right back position, and that's what I can expect him seeing on FIFA 20. And really, you're not going to be able to use him because let's be honest, that pace game is not going to do well on a right back position, especially with the likes of Kyle Walker over there and then Sergio Aurier. But another new kid on the block over here, Alexander Trent-Arnold. What a fantastic guy, future star, definitely right so, because he's done absolutely formidable for Liverpool. I even think he's going to be quite a key person in England's upcoming 2020 Euros competition. Now I know I'm going to ramble on a bit over here, but look at England's defence game. We've got Chris Smalling, we've got Danny Rose, we've got Kyle Walker, Arnold's coming in. The list can go on, and I think we're going to make a real impact. Sorry for everyone else out there, but I'm supporting my home nation, baby. 3 lines on that shirt. Right, guys, this one pains my heart because unfortunately I think David Luiz is going to actually see a decrease and it's not going to be usable by next year on FIFA. I know it hurts me saying that because let's be honest, David Luiz has been an absolute incredible defender for Premier League in the past couple of FIFA, and it's sad to see him not do much this year. Let's be fair, he's not had an inform. The only card he's really had is that flashback, and again, like I mentioned, Chelsea just not really cut the mustard this year. So David Luiz, I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm going to be using you next year. However, somebody that may be taking up that position will be Bolly over here. Willy Bolly, what can I even say about this guy? What an incredible performance from Wolverhampton overall this season. Not only did they make it to the semi-finals in the FA Cup, but also at the same time, they're in the top 10 position. Coming from Champions League to the way they're playing right now, absolutely fantastic season. We can expect Wolverhampton to definitely be a bit more of a deadly force next year. And Bolly may be just one of them guys that you should eye up in your starting squad because the physical and the defense on this card will be incredible to start off with. Right, guys, moving on. We got these two big boys from Liverpool over here. Firstly, Robertson. I think he's going to go from 81 rated to 84 rated. He's got an 83 winter upgrade at the moment, but I imagine that getting a bit of an increase just because he's just continuously been playing well for Liverpool, and I imagine they're going to capitalise on that and give him a bit of a bigger push. Therefore, he's going to be one of the left backs of next year that's going to pretty much be overpriced at the start of the season. Along with that, he's going to be Van Dijk that's going to be joining him. He started off with 85 rated at the beginning of the year, and a lot of people did not think that was deserved. But let's be fair, Van Dijk never played like an 85 rated player anywhere in the game. He's got an 88 rated winter upgrade card at the moment, and I don't think EA is going to push further than that just because it's already a high rated defense, and then they're going to try to look at him competing around a couple of other players that are going to be using the centre back position. However, if he does play well again in real life, he may even get a 90 rated winter upgrade by next year, and that's the thing, he will actually be competing with the likes of Sergio Ramos. Right, guys, so let's just get one thing out of the way, yeah. Paul Pogba deserves an increase. I have no idea what the hell Jose Mourinho was thinking benching him half the season for Manchester United. I'm so glad Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just realised who the hell they've got on their team over here, because Paul Pogba is a freaking fantastic midfielder. I think he's playing more of a cam at the moment, so I definitely see an increase coming on from it. I think Mourinho just needs to pretty much retire, go smoke on that piff that he's been freaking jonking on for the last couple of months, because he has no clue what's going on anymore in football. And another guy that I think is going to flop for Arsenal, because I think he's got something called lazy football syndrome. He's done pretty much what he's had to do on for Arsenal, and that's Mesut Ozil. Let's be fair, guys, no one really utilised him much. Even in FIFA 15 when he was about 88 rated, you wouldn't really run him on the team just because there's a lot better cams that you could have utilised in that position. He's got a decent pass, but the shot's not good, the pace not good, the physicality. Ozil is just nowhere to be seen. He's probably one of them guys you get in the borders and you go, oh freaking hell, I got Ozil. He's just an absolute disappointing face. So prepare to see him drop to an 85 rated. Right, guys, just going to wrap this one pretty quickly, because N'Golo Kante, he's going to pretty much see a bit of a drop next year. I think 88 seems fair enough for him. He has had a good seasons in the past with Leicester City winning the title over there, then back-to-back with Chelsea as well. But at the moment, again, like I mentioned, Chelsea failed to make a good impact this year. Another guy that is doing really well as an up-and-coming star is Maddison from Leicester City. Somebody I would imagine getting 80 rated, and he may be a decent card once he gets one or two informs by next year, but definitely someone worth keeping an eye out for. Yes, lads, we're going to move on to the Brazilian boys over here. Firstly, let's just get this man out of the way. Felipe Anderson, easily the best player outside the top 6 clubs. He is just an absolute pure hammer for the Hammers. Now, obviously, West Ham have pretty much got hold of this guy from Lazio, and he's had a fantastic season for these guys. He's had so many informs this year. He's just been bombarded with cards, and he's definitely deserved an 86 next year. I think by far he's better than Dimitri Payet, and I'm so glad West Ham has actually found a nice little star within him, because I think someone in the bigger clubs may be eyeing him up soon if he definitely performs a lot better. And the other guy that's actually coming up and soon is Richarlison. Again, somebody I reviewed earlier on this year as well. good card to have, and I think on FIFA 20 he's going to be getting a nice increase. I feel like he may be your future storage, as in storage when he was in FIFA 16 or 15, when he had a bit of more decent stats and a bit more decent pace. Consider him like a Remy as well at the same time. He's going to have some good pace, good shot. He may even go par to par with Gabriel Jesus, but he's someone that I would say watch out for in striker area as of next year. Moving along, guys. Now, Alexis Sanchez, what the hell happened, bro? Because you had everything going for you in Arsenal. Now, Manchester United don't even run him on the start-up of this year. They've pretty much benched him throughout major games. And let's be fair, he's not really done much. I don't think 87 rated is going to be the ideal card for him. He's going to be dropping down to 85, I would imagine. Still a good player, but it just doesn't make that impact. Now, many people are going to say, why haven't I give Salah an increase? Now, let's be fair. He's not done well as compared to last season, but he still has had an incredible amount of goals this year. He's still been an incredible player, and by far he deserves an increase, because if you take away the formidable season Salah had last year compared to right now, he's still really good. He's still one of the top wingers out there, and he deserves an 89 rated for what he's played like throughout the season. Right, guys, we've got a bit of a switch over here on position-wise. So, straight away, right wingers and left wingers, respectively. Bernardo Silva and Rashford, you can see some position changes over there. Bernardo Silva's been playing more of a cam position for Manchester City, and he deserves an upgrade. Again, someone that has been doing absolutely well for Manchester City, especially utilising a lot of them passes. I think he's going to be like a mini Kevin De Bruyne by the start of next year. He deserves that sort of rating as well for 85. And at the same time, Rashford, again, another 85 rated deserved player. If they gave Daniel Sturridge in FIFA 15 85 rated, then I don't see why they can't give it to Rashford, because he's just pretty much played exactly the same. He's now he's actually the starting up lineup for striker for Manchester United, and with that incredible pace and shot power, he is going to be pretty much an expensive player to start off with. I do think Rashford deserves that 85 rated, so let me know what you think about that one. Right, guys, we've got Ronaldo and Sane over here. Now, let's get Son out of the way, because, honestly, a very hugely respected Spurs player. This is the guy that I reckon is Spurs' best player. He is just fantastic. Great height for a winger. Great physicality, great dribbling skills, mastery of shot. This guy I can prep up all day, and he's going to be starting off, I believe, as an 88 rated centre forward for next year, because he's been playing a lot more in the striker position. Son is going to be one of them guys that is just going to pretty much be straight away about 300, maybe even 400k by the start of next year, because that pace, dribbling and shot accuracy is going to be one deadly combination. In addition to that, you've got players like Sane, who's obviously the fastest winger on the game. Again, Manchester City had a formidable season. He deserves that increase because he has been helping them out along the way. Still a young player, and I think Sane can expect a couple of informs by next season as well. Right, guys, I want you to decide on the comments below. Who do you think is the better player this season? Alexander Lacazette or Romelu Lukaku? Personally, I believe it's Alexander Lacazette. I'm not just saying that because I'm an Arsenal fan. I just think he's done a lot more this season compared to Lukaku. Lacazette has been a very key player with Arsenal. He's scored some quite great goals throughout the season. Whilst Lukaku, I'm not taking away that he's a good player. I just think Marcus Rashford has pretty much replaced him as the main striker for Manchester United. Again, these are going to be players that I think both deserve 86 rated, as I imagine EA Sports will be like, well, let's start it off in a mid-range table of letting people have that choice. Do they want the blue pill? Do they want the red pill? They both be probably around 100-150k area, so you have to make up your mind in which one you want to go for. Lacazette probably is going to be the one that I favour up for, but like I said, comment below, let me know what you think. Right, guys, we're going to fly all through these ones. Firstly, Wilfred Zaha from Crystal Palace. Great season. I expect him to have a little bit of an increase by next year. I'm going to go for 83 rated. He's just going to be a pretty much like a future Remy, I would imagine, because he's not really great on shot. However, his pace is pretty much formidable. He's going to be someone that's just going to be utilised on them sweaty opportunities. Whilst Robert Firmino is more of a staple player, this is someone you're going to utilise a lot more skill moves, a lot more dribbling, a lot more passing, because his pace isn't the greatest, but Firmino does have a freaking pepper bomber of a shot. So once you utilise him on the key area, that is someone that you want to use, especially in long distance shots. There's a lot of players that are using Firmino at the moment. Never quite into him myself, but I think overall he is a decent stat player, and both of them deserve the increase that they get for next year on FIFA 20. Right guys, we're moving on to the Giants of Manchester City. Now firstly, let me just say, I was one of them guys thinking, why the hell did Manchester City buy Raheem Sterling for 50 million? My God, was I wrong. He is a freaking beast of a player. This guy has just shocked everybody in Manchester City. He has done absolutely freaking a miracle works over there. Love to see him in real life as the way he plays, and especially right now on FIFA 19 how deadly he is. Imagine him on 88 rated on FIFA 20. This guy, if you ever packed him, you will be screaming your freaking head off. Now another guy along with that, I don't know why he has not got a 90 rated already, but Sergio Aguero deserves it. Come on EA, this guy has just been an absolute beast in real life. Easily one of the top best Premier League strikers. There's not really much competition he does have. Aguero needs to be pushed onto that 90 rated so he can pretty much get the recognition he deserves. You lot might think I hate Chelsea at the moment, and that's not true, but Higuain, let's be fair, is he really deserves that 88 rated? No, I'm not going to really talk about it much. 86 drop deserves, but one guy that does deserve an increase is Obama. Who? Obama what? Obama blood clot, young, you get me boys out there, because he is a fucking beast of a player. This guy has just been an absolute legend for Arsenal. I want to see more Aubameyang of next year, and he deserves that big increase to 89. This guy, I'm gonna see about 500,000 coins when he, especially if he drops in that high rated. Aubameyang, what a guy. Right guys, last but not least, I've got King and Gimenez over here. Both are lower tier category guys, but I think they're going to be pretty much in the start-up on most people's FIFA 20 team, because you're not really going to get an influx of coins straight away. And I'd like to be a bit more respectful for the lower tier players, just because I think they deserve the recognition a bit more. In real life, they have played really well. I mean, King has been absolutely great in terms of assisting Bournemouth with the goals that they have got this year. And Gimenez, I like to call him the Mexican Wolf, because again, Wolverhampton, incredible season, and he's been one of them key players that has actually helped them out along that way. I know they play for the Premier League and they probably get paid really well compared to a lot more people out there, but still they deserve the recognition that they have earned throughout this year, and I would like to see a bit of an increase for next year on FIFA 20. Anyway guys, that is me all done and dusted. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it is something a bit new out over here. It has taken me a while to edit, but if you do appreciate this video, then hit that like button, because honestly that will be fantastic. I will be doing a lot more FIFA content now over here, and if you've got any suggestions, then hit that comments below, and I happily listen out to all you guys over here. I'm looking for a bit of support from the FIFA community. I'm hoping to get 1,000 subscribers very soon. I know there's been an increase of subscribers on this channel, and that's great. I'm hoping to keep it going and create a lot more great contents out over there. But let me know what you guys think. I can do a lot of FIFA videos. I'm doing the player reviews. I'm going to definitely focus on a lot more on gameplays. My draft series, I do want to make a return of that. There's just a lot of ideas I can come across with. It's just one of them things. The more you want to see something, the more I will do it. But hell, if you do, like I said, enjoy this video, I'll definitely look into doing another predictions video in the near future. But for now guys, that is me all done and dusted. Peace up, yo.
10 times better than me, and I've seen some pack openings where they've literally got absolutely nothing. No.